Hey, RetconRaider here, and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. Once again, we're picking up right where we left off last time as we continue exploring the dwarven ruins we discovered just southwest of Stag's Fall. Now, based on what we found out last time, the old ruined tower has been abandoned for 200 years, ever since the dwarves gave up the Old Shield Road, a trade route that once passed through the stolen lands. The dwarves themselves may be long gone, but apparently they did leave a valuable treasure behind, locked away in the statue of Torag. We've already found one of the 3 keys we need to unlock it, so today we'll mostly be focused on trying to find those other 2 keys. That said, let's get back to it.
My search was not in vain.
Nice, we can always use more gold.
All according to plan.
Ooh, what have we here?
What troubles you?
It's a huge, centuries-old oak. It is a real colossus which observes from above the ages passing by. You see 3 peasants circling an ancient oak as they talk loudly among themselves. I found it. What? Where? Show us. Nay, wasn't nothing. Just thought I did. Damn stump. The man hits the trunk of the tree with his fist, then winces and massages his hand. Well, put your backs into it. I can smell the gold, I can. And what gold would that be? The men jump up and press their backs to the oak's massive trunk. They never take their eyes off you as they lean towards each other, whispering. You barely catch the words Baron and Treasure. Gold? Nothing like that here, my lord. The bravest of them nods, and the others quickly do the same. Well, Edgar here is too bold. Alec is gonna marry Martha, you see, the third man adds. So we were gonna carve their names into this trunk here. I was gonna carve a picture of her tits, too, but Alec said that was too bold. Cut it out, he heard us, the third one mutters, a quiver in his voice. So much for our gold. You're not in trouble, just tell me everything. The villager glances at his sullen companions. We're searching for gold here, my lord. A traveling bard spent the night in our village, told us tales about big fights and barbarians, and the chieftains who led their hordes here long ago. At the end, he said he knew where the barbarian chieftains buried, promised he could show us. We paid him 2 gold. He wanted 3, but we could only gather 2. He told us anyway, though. Barbarians, you say? If I remember their customs correctly... As you recall, there were barbarian tribes that rode across these lands long ago. Moreover, they buried their chieftains in cairns with all their earthly possessions. However, all the known cairns are far to the east or northwest. The villager impatiently awaits your reply. Maybe there's some enchantment beneath the tree. The old oak bears no enchantment. This doesn't exclude the possibility that treasure is there. It may simply be hidden too deep, or perhaps the treasure isn't magical in nature. Why aren't you worried about wandering around these lands? It can be dangerous out here. We lived here all our lives, my lord. Got nothing to be scared of. If we meet a kobold, we hit him hard. If we meet a wolf, we climb a tree. And if a troll comes around, we run as fast as we can. As for bandits, we're not afraid of them. They don't cross us because we don't have 2 coins to scrape together. I'm sorry. The truth is, this bard lied to you. Lied? How? Why? Because we paid too little and he held a grudge. I told you. Don't be greedy, I said. Get your stash out of your boot. And what did you do? The villager gestures frantically. I know which way he left. It's only been half a day. We could still catch him. We'll get on our knees before him, empty our pockets if need be. He'll forgive us. Then he'll tell us where the treasure really is. Let's go. Come on. Well, I wish them luck, but I can't imagine that's going to end the way they want it to. At least we saved a tree.
In due time.
I don't think this actually has any long-term effect on the campaign, but it certainly couldn't hurt. Looks like we've got a couple of ferocious wargs down there, plus a corpse. Oh, those things are pretty tough. I think we can handle it, though. Alright, let's see if we can find our way down there. Oh, we've got bandits.
That is not far.
Bandit Transmuter. That probably means slow spells. Let's toss up some buffs and we'll see if we can take out that mage first.
I am prepared.
Give the order.
Just letting the ink dry.
Patience.
Ready for anything?
Grotus awaits us.
Hold on. Let's try to coordinate this.
Enemy approaching.
Alright, let's get in there.
Let us strike as one. Do not falter. Tear them apart. Onwards.
We'll need to keep these guys distracted so we've got an open shot at that mage. We also want to keep this guy off balance. See if we can disrupt his spells. Yeah, there we go.
Repent.
Archer's down.
They go down.
Oh, looks like Amiri got slowed. Alright, let's regroup, wait for that slow spell to wear off, and loot the corpses. Oof, 24 more seconds.
As it should be.
Oh, sorry. Was lost.
Once a girl told me my eyes light up her world. I said that the blessing of Sarenrae will light up her soul. She seemed disappointed.
That's a decent scroll for Tristan. Ah, and another Cloak of Resistance.
Here I am. See.
Some halfway decent loot for a pretty simplistic fight.
In due time.
That transmuter didn't really pose much of a threat. With slow and haste, he was more of an annoyance, really.
A trivial matter.
Looks like that got us a Shard of Knight's Bracers and a heavy crossbow +1. Very nice. Lindsay's already got that flaming light crossbow, so let's toss the heavy crossbow to Tristan instead. It's a small but notable upgrade, 1d10 damage versus 1d8. Thankfully, we don't actually have to worry about reload times in Kingmaker.
All according to plan.
Okay, now let's see if we can get down to that southwest corner. That definitely looks pretty promising.
Follow my lead.
Whoa, hold on. 2 trolls and a kobold boomsayer.
In due time.
I have no idea what a boomsayer is, but it doesn't sound good. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Oh, he's a bard. That could be problematic. Alright, I think this situation calls for a fireball. Fortunately, Tristan just picked up a scroll for that.
Time's not waiting.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Something bothering you?
And Lindsay was called forth.
Focus on the goal.
Adventures call to them.
And here we go.
We will be victorious.
Oh, well that was less than I was expecting. This guy didn't take any damage at all. What? Because he's got 96 fire resistance. That seems a little unusual. Okay, guess we'll need acid for this. Good thing we've got Troll Reaper. Oh, we've got acid bombs too. Bard's down. Alright, 1 troll down, but Valerie's at half health. Let's try to get her patched up. That's 2 down. That just leaves the branded troll. We need more healing here. Oh, there we go. Alright, wasn't expecting the branded troll, but otherwise, that went pretty well. Well, that's a shame. Nothing of particular note here. Oh, but we do have those corpses over there. Nothing but vendor trash.
This requires your attention.
Okay, an artifact fragment. That's a little more like it.
That is not far.
Okay, we're up against a pack of ferocious wargs next. Let's toss up the rest of our buffs.
No mistakes.
I am yours to command. I'm listening.
The end draws near.
Wow, not much to work with.
I'm listening.
Let's use some potions, too. Okay, let's do this.
I know what to do.
What troubles you?
You forced my hand.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
We've got a couple of alpha wolves in the back. Let's see if we can nuke them. Nice.
Stay behind me.
All right, Tristan, that's enough of that. Shoot. Thought I told him to stop healing. That's fine. We're almost done here. Nicely done, heroes. Let's collect these pelts and check that body over there. Not bad at all. Okay, we've got our white cogwheel. Very nice. +1 hand axe. Interesting. Bandit's letter. Hey sis, we're rich. We've gotten lucky after all. If we play our cards right, we'll finally be able to quit running around the woods. We'll piss on the damn boss and his gang, go to Brevoy, and live as happy as pigs in shit. The point is, you must take care. You know very well what these fellas do to those who try to con them, and we are going to con them hard, sunshine. See, while you were away, we caught this dwarf, all dressed up like a dog's dinner, fancy mail armor, tall tales. One could immediately see he was the city mouse. He kept on treating us like dirt until we'd set his beard on fire. After that, he started spilling his guts in no time. Long story short, his ancestors, Fortash or something, the ones who built the ancient tower, had hidden some real treasure inside. And, you see, he decided to return there after several centuries to claim his family fortune, all alone with no guards. It made me laugh my ass off. He had no idea about the exact place where the treasure was hidden, but he brought the key to open the place. A white metal thingy, something like a cog. When the fellas heard about the treasure, they literally started rubbing their hands together. And I thought to myself, well, what happens when we find it? The boss seizes the lion's share, and we're left with meager peanuts. All these things considered, I snatched the key away while the rest of the gang was sleeping, and made it look like the dwarf had run away with it. The fellows have been running across the woods since then, searching for the midget, but they'll have to search really hard. I buried him rather deep. They stay away from the tower for now. What might they do there without a key? So, make use of it. When you return, do not go to the camp. Go to our place instead. I've hidden the cog in the hollow of the tree trunk. You know which one I mean. Take it and get to the tower. Look around and find what you can open with it. You're smart. You'll manage. Take away all these dwarves have hidden and, well, I don't have to tell you what to do next. Be careful. Don't blow up our best chance. Hugs. Bergen. Well, that's probably the sister right there. I'm guessing things didn't turn out well for them.
As it should be.
Ah, I wonder if that's supposed to be Bergen. We're pretty well tapped at this point, but I think we've got one more fight in us. We'll just burn off the rest of our spells.
Ready for anything.
Just letting the ink dry. Serves you right.
Here we go. Nice, nice. Let's toss out a Bane spell. No effect. Let's try that again. Okay, guess we'll just have to focus on offense. Let's burn through the rest of our heals.
Leading you out of our story.
Okay, two left. Two left. Come on, heroes. You've got this. Amiri's taking a beating now.
This won't kill me!
We could pull her back, but she'd almost certainly get knocked out trying to retreat. Oh, thank goodness. Whoops, left Tristan too close. There we go.
All according to plan.
Oh, hey, looks like Tristan gained a level too. We'll take care of that a little later, once the rest of the party is caught up.
I wrote it like I saw it.
There's also two dead guys here, so I guess one of them could be Bergen. Oh, nice. Studded leather +2. Unfortunately, I'm not sure we can actually use that. Silverleaf's got that Grenadier's vest, and yeah, Lindsay's armor is actually better. We'll just hold on to it for now. I can probably toss it to Ragongar.
I don't like surprises.
Alright, I think that's everything. Oh, but let's patch our guys up, just in case we get a random encounter.
don't hesitate.
How may I help?
And let's restock our belts. Forgot to summon a death pony. Oh well, maybe next time. Okay, looks like we've finished exploring the entire western half of the map. Let's go set up camp, get our health and abilities restored, and then we can start on the eastern side. Whoops. Well, guess we should have seen that coming.
What a miserable last chapter.
Sorry, Lindsay. Let's clear these things out and get her back on her feet. We'll just have to brute force it. Nice, nice.
I'll try to make this swift.
There we go. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. We'll just cheese it this time. We'll have Lindsay use Vanish, which should make it a lot harder for them to find our camp.
And Lindsay was called forth.
Yeah, I'd say plus 51 should do it.
Everyone says brains aren't important for a lass. And they're right. A woman needs a bicep, that's what. A whack in the face will make anyone respect you. That's right.
Okay, let's top off our health and grab those pelts.
In due time.
Yes, I'm still here.
Anything is possible.
Follow my lead.
Over encumbered, but that's fine.
Time's not waiting.
Let's toss up some buffs and get back to it.
What troubles you?
Patience.
Done with waiting.
Adventures call to them.
I saw them. I saw them. I saw them.
Yes.
I think we're ready.
That is not far. In due time.
Abandoned campsite. A bonfire is dying in the middle of the grassy glade. Nearby, a cooking pot is still hot, and tin mugs are scattered about. 3 bedrolls have been rolled out beneath the tree, but there doesn't seem to be anyone around. There are no sounds of wildlife either. The mysterious scene is oddly disquieting. Let's see if there are any enchantments about. This shimmering is definitely a magical effect of some sort. Judging by its aura, someone may have been trying to cross the borders between the worlds. Amiri rubs her eyes and stares into the forest. Something's wrong here. Some sort of witchcraft for sure. She takes a firmer grip on her sword and looks around intently, her fierce expression letting everyone know she's on guard. After exploring for a while, you begin to understand what's wrong here. The fire's embers glow a little too bright. The grass and tree are a bit too green. The air itself is a touch too fresh. Everything looks like a too fresh painting, seen through a shimmering mirage. Let's see if we can find the nature of this disturbance. It looks like the barrier between two realities has become too thin. In places like this, people and objects can be drawn from one world to another by sheer chance. Sometimes they reappear far away from their original location, and sometimes they seem to become lost forever. Interesting. The pot contains what's left of a savory stew. There's also what seems to be an herbal tea left cooling in the nearby mugs, and you spot some dirty plates gathered together. It looks like the people who made camp here had just finished eating and were about to go to sleep. It's all common hunter's supplies, a flint, some clothes, a box of salt. Oddly, there's only one backpack here, though there are 3 bedrolls and 3 mugs. There's no sign of a fight. It doesn't look like the hunters were abducted or scared away either. Suddenly, you hear a screaming coming from the east. The lack of obvious causes or dangers makes the deserted campsite seem even more suspicious. You choose to leave before whatever fate befell the hunters can befall you as well. We will take that, though.
It is finished.
Looks like we've got a mobility check too, but
All according to plan.
let's see what's going on to the east first. Ferocious wolves.
Confide in me.
Well, we just wiped out a pack of wargs, so wolves really shouldn't be a problem. Alright, let's do this.
Let us strike as one!
I shall end this suffering.
Well, that might have been a little overkill. Now I just feel silly.
As it should be.
Okay. A pair of legs sticks out from the boulder surface. Alright, this definitely seems unusual. Seems to be a lot of that going around lately. You hear a voice from somewhere above you. You there, help us! A man wearing simple clothes waves to you from the top of the massive rock. Hunters we are. We were camping in the woods. Then suddenly we were up here. Some weird magics or something, I guess. For God's sake, help us! How did you get up there? No clue. We were headed off to sleep when a dream came over us. A bright one, too. All three of us were in a river, and the current was sweeping us away. The trees on shore were too high, up to the sky, I tell you, and the clouds above were like mountains. We went over a waterfall and hurtled down. Next I knew, we were up here on this rock, wet like drowned rats. I've never seen anything like it, and I hope I never have to again. How many of you are there? Is anyone wounded? We're just two. I'm mostly good, thank Erastil. Little here, though, she came down pretty hard. She's got some broken ribs, can hardly breathe. As for Dalton, I think he's dead. I can only see his feet sticking out of the rock. There's some dwarf corpse up here, too. Guess he got here the same way we did. Alright, let's try to get these guys down. Jump, we'll catch you. You manage to get a cloak stretched taut to try and catch the hunters. The man above pushes his wounded friend down first, then jumps himself. You catch them both without any trouble. The hunter hands you a gilded metal cog. Here, as a reward for your efforts. I found it on the corpse up there. It looks valuable. Digging through his pockets, the hunter pulls out a small purse. Take this, too, as promised. I'd give you more, but it's all I have. Why, thank you. I didn't ask for anything, but I certainly won't turn it down. Thanks again for saving us. What would we do without you? Thank you. Rook would help me to my home. Everything will be fine now. Well, we couldn't help everyone, but at least we discovered the final fate of the tower's last guardian.
In due time.
Now that we've got that gold cogwheel, we can actually get to the treasure inside the ruined tower. We've also got a level up to take care of, but I'd like to do a little research before we actually take care of that. We'll just stay focused on exploration for now. Let's fill out the rest of the east side of the map here. Then we'll go grab that treasure, and I think that'll bring us to a pretty good stopping point.
Anything else? Applause, please.
A huge tree trunk can be used to climb up or down. More wolves.
That is not far.
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
Poor guys. Guess they can't all be ferocious wargs. Looks like we just hit the 40-minute mark. I think we can wrap this up in the next 10 minutes. Come on, heroes. Double time.
I
Follow
believe
my
I
lead.
found something.
mushrooms.
All according to plan.
And another pack of bandits. Ah, and this time they've got an alchemist.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Focus on the goal.
What you want?
We're still pretty well rested. We should be able to make short work of these guys.
Just letting the ink dry. Their sight betrays them.
Shoot. Okay, let's dogpile the alchemist.
This should do it.
Oh, very nice. Guess we've pretty much won. No significant injuries. Let's grab the loot. That chocolate is actually a decent find. That stuff is 500 gold.
In due time.
Fill in the gaps, and then on to the northeast corner.
As it should be.
Alright, I think we're on the final stretch here.
That is not far.
Moving into unknown territory, so proceed with caution.
In due time. All according to plan.
Someone's gnawed bones gleam in the bushes. Well, that's not, that's not ominous or anything. Oh, nice. Let's see who still needs an amulet of natural armor. Okay, guess it's going to Tristan. I wonder if this is the hollow tree trunk that Bergen was using as a stash point. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but it is interesting to see how they tie all the little details together.
Follow my lead.
That's where we found that shard of a helmet. Okay, the last section must be right next to where we came in. I don't think there's anything up there, but it certainly can't hurt to double check.
In due time. That is not far.
Okay, let's get back to the tower, and I think we're just about ready to wrap things up. I have to say, this area definitely has a rather intriguing background. Dwarven ruins, worlds crossing over into each other, fireproof trolls. It's a lot to take in. I can't help but wonder just how much of it will play into the main campaign. Oh, we can use that ancient staircase as a shortcut.
Applause, please.
All according to plan.
Alright, we've got all 3 cogs. Let's see how this goes. You have all 3 cogs, but you're not sure how to fit them into the mechanism. Maybe the arcane markings inside are a clue. What's the problem? Harem grumbles as he snatches the cogs from you and places them inside the mechanism. This one goes here, that one there. Can't you see? You rotate the cogs and hear a rumbling noise from the statue, followed by a loud click. The panel opens, revealing the treasures stored within. Does it now? There we go.
Not in vain.
Alright, let's see what we've got. Full plate +1. Very nice. A decent amount of coins. A belt of physical perfection +2. That's even better than the full plate. And a recipe for onion soup. Dwarves do love their onions, I guess. Okay. The belt of physical perfection will go to Amiri. She can use all the help she can get. Then we'll toss her old belt to Harem. Oh, and Valerie already has +1 full plate, so I guess we could give this one to Harem instead. Though, to be honest, it's actually pretty much on par with his +2 half plate. We'll just hold on to it for now, see if one of our other characters needs it. And I guess that's it.
In due time.
Alright, folks. Like I said before, I think that brings us to a pretty good stopping point for the episode. All things considered, I think we made some decent progress today. We've completely finished exploring the ruined tower, gaining a level up, and finding some pretty nice loot in the process. Anyway, we'll hit the pause button for now, but we'll pick up here next time as we take care of that level up, head back to Stag's Fall, and I think it's about time we caught up with Kaliki in the sunken ruins. See you then. Oh, and remember, although I do love playing Pathfinder Kingmaker, you can find out more about the game by visiting the official website, the official YouTube channel, the official Discord channel, the fan-run wikis, or the original crowdfunding campaign over on Kickstarter. Links are in the description.